it's Amelia bringing you another Microsoft Word video. In this video, I'll explain how to use the Format Painter to save tons of time when you need to apply the same formatting from one area in your document to another. Let's get started. First, let's talk a little bit about the Format Painter and see where it is in the ribbon bar. In the ribbon bar, right up here in the Home tab, you'll see this little paintbrush, which is called Format Painter. And if I hover over the command, you could see a tooltip in a little box that provides a description. And if you wanted to read more about the Format Painter, you could click on the question mark to tell me more and access help and read a little bit more about it. For now, I'm going to explain to you briefly that the Format Painter allows you to quickly apply the same formatting such as color, font size, image, edge effect, and other formatting from one location of your document where you already have text formatted or images formatted to another area in your document where you want to apply the same formatting. So I'm going to scroll down in this newsletter, and on this first page, the subtitles are nicely formatted in a medium-sized font in a attractive orange color. And on the second page, as you can see, the subtitles are not yet formatted and they appear in a smaller font and they just don't look as nice. So I want to apply the same formatting that I have on page 1 onto the subtitles on page 2. And the way I would do that is I would click in the area that already contains the formatting that I like, and I want to click the Format Painter, and when I do so, you could see that when I move my cursor around, it changes into an I-beam and with a little paintbrush next to it right here. So I want to scroll down to the second page, and now if I single click on the word article, it's only going to apply it to that one word. So I want to instead press and drag, and it will apply it to the whole subtitle. Now I'm going to undo that with Control Z because I want to show you another series of steps that will save time with formatting more than one subtitle. So I want to go back and I want to click again in the subtitle on page 1 that contains the formatting that I want to duplicate. This time I'm going to double click on the Format Painter. I have my I-beam with my paintbrush, and I'm going to go to page 2. And again, if I single click, again, it only applies it to that one word. So I do want to press and drag. Okay, and now that subtitle is formatted. Now notice when I move my cursor, the I-beam still has the paintbrush, which normally it would not. If I had single clicked on Format Painter, I would only be able to apply the formatting once. But because I double clicked on Format Painter, I can keep clicking and applying that formatting as many times as I want throughout the document. So I want to also apply it here. Now you can keep applying as needed on other areas of your document, but say you're finished at that point, then you would hit the Escape key on your keyboard and the cursor or I-beam no longer has the paintbrush. So now let me scroll up to page 1 and show you another example. So in this case, this word columns is formatted already in a italics and a orange font color. So I want to apply that particular formatting to some other words on this page. So again, for another example, I'm going to single click in that word, and then I'm going to go up to the Format Painter and I'm going to double click, and then I can press and drag, and I want to apply it to a few more phrases down in here, here, and one more here. And now I'm finished, and so I will press the Escape key and I'm finished applying that particular format. So now that's text, but I want to show you a couple more examples. For example, say you have a series of lists throughout your document, and in this case, mine are numbered. And I want to change the numbered lists, and let's say I have several lists throughout my document. I want to change them all to bulleted lists. So first, I would change my first list, and I'm going to just go ahead and click on all the text within that first list, and I want to change it to a bullet list. So I'm going to go up to my bullets and I'm going to select this bullet here, and it's a little bit pushed over, so I'm just going to use my ruler just for a second and move that over, and that looks perfect. So now I want to apply that same formatting to some other lists in my document. And as you can see here on page 2, I have the numbered list. So one way you could do it is you could just click on every single table and then select all the text in each list and go up to the ribbon bar and change it to bullets. That's one way to do it, but I have a faster way. What you can do is, since you've already formatted the first list, just click anywhere in the list. You don't have to highlight. I can just have the cursor positioned in that first item, and then I'm going to double click on the Format Painter. And when I do, I can just go to my list down here. I do have to drag, press and drag, and voila. Now it's changed quickly to a list, a bulleted list. Now notice that my cursor still has the paintbrush, so if I had any other list in my document, I can apply it to other lists in my document. But if I'm finished, I can press Escape and move on to some additional formatting. Now I want to show you one more example, and this time I'm going to show you an example with an image. So say you have an image, and I'll use this particular image, where you have a edge effect, and this particular picture already has the soft edge rectangle as the border, and I really like that effect, and I want to apply that to some additional pictures in my document. Now there's more than one way to accomplish this, but since I'm focusing on the Format Painter, today I'm going to specifically explain to you how to duplicate that particular border edge effect onto other images using the Format Painter. So again, I clicked on my pictures to select my picture, and I see my little handles, and now I'm going to go to the Home tab and double click on the Format Painter. And when I do, again, I have my cursor with my little paintbrush. Now I can go to any image that I like, and I can click Apply, click Apply again, and let me see, I'll just move down and maybe click on just a couple more and say I'm finished. And now I click the Escape key. I'm sorry, I keep saying clicking, I mean press the Escape key on my keyboard, and I'm finished. So in conclusion, the Format Painter can save you a tremendous amount of time by reducing the amount of clicks that you need to apply and reapply formatting. In addition, it can help your document look more uniform and consistent by using the same styles and formatting throughout your document. Well, I hope you enjoyed these Format Painter tips. If you love the Format Painter as much as I do and found this video helpful, please leave a comment below and feel free to leave a question as well. If you like this video, please click like. If you like my channel, please click subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.